Yes, and to be honest, why is because not only more developments are creating low-income housing. I don't like supporting the name low income. You know, personally, I feel that residents should have the opportunity to work and play and live in their city and retire. I really feel that the affordable housing, we may need that some types, of course, with subsidies, and we really need to help the single mom or the single dad or the kids who don't have the support and financial stability to pay those homes. I really feel that we should increase our development with single family homes. I want to create a single family homes project in Carson. I want it to make it equal across the boards. I really personally feel that any resident in Carson should have the opportunity to buy a home. And I mean a single family residence, and we can make a program that will allow that. I'm not opposed to condos, but I really believe that we should have less apartment units. That option. I need to see like a proposal or something to answer that, Terrell. But to be honest with you, I mean, it's a perfect example with the mobile homes. And, I bring it back to them because, a lot of these folks, some of them have single family homes, some don't. Some don't. And, personally being raised in a single family home with our family of 9, I really feel that there's opportunity for members like themselves, like, residents like themselves, to go and purchase a single family home. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I think that Carson is a great developing city that would need more single-family homes being built, so we can attract more wealth and global development wealth for our residents. I want to create generational wealth, and that's something that I want minorities like myself. I want us to be able to prosper and work well in the community in South Bay area. Why do we have to move to Palos Verdes to be a millionaire? Why can't we move to Carson? And that's just what I say is I don't want to move elsewhere. I want to live in Carson. I'm from Carson. I want to live in Carson and raise my family here. And that's what I'm very honest and truthful about is I really want our future generation to be wealthy, and I want your future, their future. I want all residents to be ownership and to own something. And then that's where it is. That's where my head is at. Adamantly with our county, our supervisors, and I'll work with our state assembly. And there's various bills. Like Assembly Bill, I believe it's 9. There's Assembly Bill 9 that is about ADUs, and it's about creating the option to build ADUs. And I think that the city of Carson is a great city to be able to build junior ADUs and ADUs. I want to work with the colleges and high schools, local high schools, and make sure that we create bridge programs and educate them in high school. Don't just teach them, math, of course the general education, but teach them, hey, when you leave here, you can buy a home, and this is what you can do. This is how you buy a home. I want to instill that in the local areas, and I want to be, as a councilman, I want to make sure that I meet with every principal in the school, and I want to meet with the county, board of supervisors, and school board. And really see if we can help create that generational wealth. Absolutely, because more single-family homes being built, we need more jobs and unions. Who's better to do it is the backbone, is our unions. Yes, I do, and I highly agree that we should have apprenticeship programs in high schools that inspire our youth and inspire them to have an opportunity not to leave college and not go to university, to go to university, have an opportunity to really exceed in their trade, what their God-given ability is. I want to create the first ever apprenticeship programs through the university and maybe have Cal State Dominguez as our example university. If Cal State Dominguez allows it, that would be great, but that's something we would have to come forth with as a city council body because, those apprenticeship programs are great trades. And I've known several friends and families who are making a great amount of income and supply and really help their families. And to be honest with you, they are like they're actually the backbones of our whole Southern California area as the unions. So I would really be adamant and make sure that we work together and see if they could build those single families in Carson. Because I want to fight and make sure that we can get those single family homes back. And especially stop the big apartment units and complexes stuff. I really get back to generational wealth, stakeholders. That's where my heart's at. As a councilman, it's my job to make sure that we do those programs and that the current curriculum isn't taken away, it stays. But we have at Carson High we have academies. We have several different academies: ESET, AMA, which is the medical arts. We have a business academy. We have leadership, different academies. And I want to implement new technology, new innovation to help these students. I want to be able to host a seminar, city council seminar there, and really teach them student body government, teach them something. That's what I want to do is educate. I want to create 4. One's a peer resource center that will help peers in the mental health industry, homeless, those who are on the street, those who are distressed mentally. I want to be able to get those jobs, create that facility, get those jobs to these residents, train them, give them OTJ, on-the-job training that will really help teach them how to help rehabilitate a homeless person or those who may be mentally ill. We could have doctors there, we could have students there who will really help and give not only jobs, but it'll give a great facility so we can get people off the street. Carson's having a lot of homelessness issues. I want to be able to create that first type of center. Another one is a union center, a union center where all union brothers and sisters can go there and have their leadership role there and expedite them and really you can say, hey, you're going to go over here, you're working over here, or that. They can really outsource their leadership, outsource their jobs, and that's what I want to create is that type. The third is an environmental one. I want to create environmental so that we can have more solar-driven technology, zero emissions technology, utilizing our warehouse and trucking businesses, and really use all that type of revenue to see if we can invest in a zero emissions trucking unit that comes from the docks to Carson, throughout Carson. I also want to do that. And the last one is a teen center. I think that Carson has the YMCA, which is great. It's off of Figueroa, going south into Wilmington, the city of Wilmington. But I think we need a specific teen center, performing arts center in Carson.